And good morning, my friends. It is May 26th, 2024 at 10 a.m. Now, I hope everyone's having a great weekend so far. Beautiful sunny weather. It's going to be a beautiful day again in Ottawa, Ontario. So I'm going to take advantage of it again, cycling, as every day so far almost. So what I want to talk about right now is about the OD crisis going on, drug users, and how groups of people, homeless or just people hanging out, deal with the OD crisis by keeping drug users, particularly crack users who smoke it, away. Now, I was downtown speaking with a group of people who basically just hang out in the corner there. They drink, they talk, they socialize, etc., etc. And I joined them, selling a necklace to a gentleman there who I promised one to. I still am going to make him a complimentary bracelet or a necklace with the beads he gave me. I'm not sure what to do exactly, but anyways, I was talking to these people. There was one newcomer there who totally was antisocial. Some of them tried to talk to her and introduce themselves to her. She stayed with us. She totally did not give a word, a comment, or anything. Did not talk to anyone like they were invisible. So I was wondering, we were all wondering what the heck is with this woman, this girl. Then, without any warning, she pulled out a crack pipe and started smoking crack. Me and a gentleman beside me who was Indigenous as well immediately just took off and walked away from her quickly as we could. Everyone else started telling her, hey, get away from us. We don't want crack users around us. We don't want anyone smoking crack around us. And she ignored us and kept smoking the crack. We took off away from her fast as we could. Because when you inhale even a little bit of the crack smoke, if it has fentanyl in it, then you'll OD too as well. So we weren't taking a chance. We never took off so fast away from this girl. And the group shooed her away, told her F off. One of them grabbed a purse and threw her purse away, like, get away from us. We do not want anything to do with crack users at all. It took a while for her to leave, maybe about a minute or two of the group trying to shoo her away, telling her F off. One of them grabbed her purse and threw the purse across away from us, telling her F off, we want no crack users around us because of the OD crisis, fentanyl crisis. That's how they dealt with this particular person. So no crack users among these groups of people who are basically playing it safe, and I don't blame them. That's good. That's one good thing people are doing downtown, trying to protect themselves from the OD crisis and crack users. No crack users or anyone doing drugs like that around. Meth users, stay away. Now, I talked to one of my YouTube fans who knows these groups too and sometimes hangs with them. He also told me that what happens, there's one particular guy who smokes crack with a crack pipe, keeps going to this group they keep constantly trying to tell him to F off and go away. He goes away, but he keeps coming back with his crack pipe. So every time he comes, they always shoo him away. Tell him to F off. And they said, we want to hit him, can tell him to go away, but we can't. We're trying everything we can to keep him away from our group because we want no one who does drugs, no one who does crack, smokes meth. Go to your own group of meth heads and crackheads. Stay away from us. We're clean. We like drinking. We want no drug users around us. No crack smokers, no meth smokers, nothing. Go with your group. You want to go with the crackheads and meth heads, you hang with them. But we are clean and we want nothing to do with people who hang around meth heads and crackheads. And that's a good thing. The meth heads and crackheads hang around together. Like I said, birds of a feather flock together. And we single-use drinkers want nothing to do with anyone who hangs around with crackheads or meth heads in the group. So anyone who does crack and everything and try to go within our group, get away. We tell you F off, we tell you go away, we want nothing to do with you. Now this is how people are dealing with the crackheads and meth heads downtown, which is a good thing. Go with your own group of meth heads and crackheads. Leave us alone. We'll chase you away, we'll tell you F off, we want nothing to do with you. We want no risk of fentanyl smoke going to our faces and having ODs around us. Fuck off. And that's their attitude, which is pretty cool, I found out. Now I plan to seek out, or he's going to seek me out, and we're going to bump into each other eventually. It'd be nice if I get his words on my YouTube channel to say exactly what's going on there too, about chasing away the meth heads and crackheads. Stay away from our group, from our people. We want nothing to do with anyone who does drugs. Nothing to do. You want to hang out with those people? Go with your own group. Stay away from us. We're not going to expose ourselves to that kind of danger. Now, this is a very good thing that these groups of people are doing downtown. They like drinking, and that's it. We don't want any drug users around us. We want no one who smokes crack. We want no one associated with people smoking crack around us, because this is bad news. There are a few good ones, but just stay away from our group. We want nothing to do with you. And that's a good thing. It's a very safe way to keep the OD crisis down. It's a good way to differentiate between the drinkers and the meth heads and crackhead groups. We all have our own groups. We're the safe group. They're the dangerous group. The ones that hang on crackheads and methods, stay the hell away from us. We want nothing to do with you. And that's a good attitude for them, which I agree to. Like the ex is hanging out with the crackhead who does crack, pills, and everything. I want nothing to do with him if he's going to hang on with that piece of garbage. Who's a known prostitute? That is a person who stays away from me and stays away from our group. If I see him around our group, I'm going to tell him, this guy hangs around a crackhead. Shoo him away. Check out the YouTube channel. He's not around here anymore. I'll make sure they'll chase him away. He won't be around downtown anymore. We'll chase him away too. F off. You hang around crackhead, you're going to smoke crack, get the fuck away. We want nothing to do with you. It's too bad. It's a shame. Hanging around with a crackhead like that, a loser. Go with the crackhead group. Stay the hell away from me. Stay away from our group. Stay the hell away. We'll chase you away, buddy. And that's the way to do it. That is the way to stay safe, and so forth. Hi, City Walker. Good morning. Hope you're having a great weekend. I'm doing great, actually. Last night, though, I had some hand cramps and some forearm cramps in my forearm for some reason. That woke me up, scared me. So what I did is I took another Ensure for vitamins to help. It helped. I took a gabapentin, which helps nerve pain and pain. And mini seizures, stopped some seizures, partial seizures, in case a seizure was happening from withdrawal. But I'm doing pretty okay now. I'm going to head out biking. I'm going to go to the powwow and check out the late festivities, but I'm going to bike around again. And keeping hydrated with water, and bring another Ensure with me as well for vitamins and so forth. I might go downtown and say hi to some people downtown. Very popular. And I'm not sure the Tamarack race is on today. It was on yesterday. There's a lot of festivities going on as summer progresses and so forth. I'm definitely going to be out on my bike, enjoying the weather. I have my long sleeve top on now and have another short sleeve top underneath. So when it gets warmer, just wear loose clothing in the heat, because if you wear tight clothing, it worsens your chances for heat stroke and so forth. Wear loose clothing. That's another thing. Nothing too tight. Loose clothing is the key to keep cool and hydrated. So yeah, I'm glad that there are groups of people downtown who keep away the crackheads and try to keep the fentanyl crisis down by keeping them the hell away. And as for the guy with the beard I was with, he can stay with that crackhead forever and get an OD too sooner or later. Doesn't matter. If he inhales that crap, he's going to end up dead. He dug his own grave, going with the prostitute and crackhead. Stay the hell away from me. You're hanging with her. And stay the hell from our groups downtown, buddy. You're going to be chased away. So anyways, and don't spread lies about me, buddy, because everything's on YouTube. So anyways, no crackheads allowed. No crackheads. They're out of the group. They're out of the friendship. Anyone who hangs out with those people, get the hell out. So that's the thing to do it. That's the way to do it. What else? Even weed is iffy. Like if you get weed from a street drug user, there is also a chance of fentanyl in a joint of weed these days. I've heard some cases where there's some people who just drop down from overdose, just smoking a joint. Who gets a joint from a street drug user, dealer, I should say. Now, I know there's some test kits to test if there's fentanyl in the drugs for the dealers to give out to people, but not all of them do that. It's still very dangerous. The best way to get weed is probably in dispensary stores. It might be more expensive, but it's a worthy life getting from a street drug dealer who may not even bother doing drug strip test methods. Now, I'm sure a lot of them don't do that. There's a lot of them that don't do that because OD crisis still is up there. So it's obvious not all of the drug dealers do that. So they're dicks. Of course they are. Yeah. So if anyone smokes, crack pipe, move away. If you're walking by in the street, wherever, and you see people with those crack pipes, steer clear. Because if there's fentanyl in there and you get a little whiff of the smoke, you can drop dead too. Just a small little puff of it can make you drop. There was also a case where an officer opened a trunk with this fentanyl. He inadvertently inhaled some of the fentanyl powder got to his face. He dropped down. Luckily, he was revived and he healed up okay. But even a tiny whiff of a powder or anything of that in his fentanyl in there, even passing by and inhaling that inadvertently, drop down like that. That's how bad and strong the fentanyl can be. So crack users, meth users, if you see them in the street nearby, steer clear of them. If you get a whiff of that and there's fentanyl, you could drop down too. So that's about it for people living in the city. Just be aware of your surroundings. Even weed, even though there's most cases where weed does not have fentanyl, but you never know. Be careful. If you're going to get weed from the dispensary. Do not trust any people on the street. Even though drug users have the testing methods to test fentanyl in their drugs to sell, I've seen. Not all of them do that. A lot of them don't do that still, considering the OD crisis still is up there. Like I said, drug dealers are dicks. So anyways, that's about it. That's my warning about the fentanyl crisis. I'm very, very happy of groups downtown who drink. Keep crack users and meth users away from the groups, chase them away. That's the way to do it. Stay off their turf. Stay off my turf. Anyone who associates with crackheads, stay off my turf. Stay the hell away from me. X marks the spot. So yeah, stay safe, my friends. Take care. I'm going to enjoy a nice day of cycling again. And keep hydrated. Get those Gatorades up and keep your vitamins up. And yeah, get those checkups up for physicals and make sure you stay healthy, especially in your 50s. That's about it. Make witch. Love you all. Have a great day. Make witch.